Dennis-Kenji Kipker from Bremen in Germany. He's the scientific managing director at the University of Bremen. Welcome to the program. What do you make of India's new social media laws?
Yeah, the problem is that we have a very complex law which consists of many different parts. And this law has the possibility to regulate intermediaries such as WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, and other websites such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And it is also able to regulate online services, OTT platforms such as Netflix and Amazon Prime. And as mentioned, online platforms now have to be much more responsive to complaints about posts on their networks, including giving the government details about the originator of the content, and also effectively breaking end-to-end encryption, which is offered, for example, by WhatsApp. And there's also a goal to set up some verification systems that could also have a major impact on individual privacy of the individuals using these platforms.
So a lot there. Would you say this is more, a check on the internet giants, or is this the government really controlling freedom of expression?
Yeah, there are several problems with regard to this law, which tend to be more than repressions that we have here. Because firstly, we have a limited legal background, as this law is based on the Information Technology Act. And even if it is often said that this is a law, it is not really a law. It is just a rule that is made based on this law. So the government has made massive changes to the way the internet will be functioning in India without taking the matter to the parliament before, or by taking into account any other interest groups. And I also mentioned the more administrative powers that this law gives, and that there is no data protection, because in India we face the situation that we have a draft version of a new data protection law, but this draft version has not been finished yet. And with the rules to trace the originator, for example, of a specific information, it is very difficult for individuals to post their content anonymously. So that means discussing anonymously in a democratic society. And another problem is also that the law it is likely to entail users sharing phone numbers or to send photos of government issued IDs when they are trying to register to certain services.
And Dennis,
so in my opinion, yeah.
I just wanted to check, is there any way around this for users, for example, using a VPN?
Yeah, of course, there's always a possibility to use VPN for certain apps, but the problem is that these laws often say that the use of VPN to access apps which are blocked, for example, are violations against the law. So that means even if you have the technical possibility to make anonymous postings or to access certain online services, it might be a question for many users if they really want to use these services, in the case if there is a breach of law or if there are any punitive damages which can result of the use of VPN channels.
And tell us, how big a market is India with its 1.6 billion population for these tech companies?
I think it is a very big market, and we have seen the situation compared to Australia, for example, which is a lot of smaller market. We also had a big discussion.
Appreciate it today.
You're welcome.